I talked to somebody at Home Depot one time up in corporate, and they said that they spent $5 million a year in landfill fees
Wow.
to get rid of their returns before they actually did a program to deal with them. 5 million a year in cost. That's not including the loss of the item
It's
itself, the
just the
cost,
just
like,
the cost of driving to the
what?
dump.
So if you as a company had 25% of your stuff, or let's just say in store, down to 10,
Mm,
whatever, 10% of everything you sold. I mean, if each store does 50 million a year in total sales,
mm,
that's 5 million a year loss in returns. Then you got to throw it away.
mm,
Like, man, it's just insult to injury. So a lot of them have at least started to pivot to, okay, maybe we should do something with these returns, right? And maybe we should start finding some outlets.
mm,
And you're right, the cost to inspect, repackage, test, put back on the shelf, you're upside down.
mm.
Like the profit margins, I think a lot of people don't realize too. The profit margin on a lot of goods isn't very high.
No.
Like, they think they are, but they're not. Now, some products have big profit margins, but a lot are not very high,
Mm,
and a lot of that profit margin is eaten up in transportation, in marketing, in personnel, warehousing, like all of that stuff. So their net profit after expenses is like, man, it's lucky to be at 10%,
mm,
honestly, for most companies. So you can't you can't there's not enough meat on the bone to repurpose all of this
mm,
stuff. So a lot of companies are starting to just take these returns and shove them into trucks and just sell them to liquidators that'll
mm,
take the time to go through them and check them and either repackage them or just sell them how they are, so on and so forth. So I think that there is just a huge percentage of the population that has no idea that this entire secondary market exists. And not only that, that secondary market is 25% of the major market, right? Like,
yeah.
think about that. So if the entire market is this, 25% gets returned. That means all 25% of the entire market's out there somewhere
Mm,
for like 75% off.
yeah.